Yo, what's up, Alvo? You in the zone with Capone? Thank you so much for coming out, bro. Really, really, really appreciate you.
I thank you so much for having me. Like, I'm booked and busy.
You already know we finna have you more booked than busy though.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah, that personality, you got to come out the box.
And not only that, me coming here was kind of big for me too because I feel like people don't separate me when it comes to who I deal with. And I feel like it's that person, then me second. And it don't give me my own identity. And I'm my own person. So like coming here, I'm great. I'm like so grateful to be here.
Yeah.
Especially talking about so what's your name? What's your stud name?
What's your stud name? What's your real name? You know, you already know that's my content. Everybody on the internet, that content belongs to me.
Yeah, don't steal it, y'all.
They good for it, but it's all good. So let's get right into it. I done seen a couple things on the internet that I kind of want to ask you about. You ready?
Oof. Let me get a shot.
I ain't gonna be too bad. It ain't gonna be too bad. So,
well, if it ain't messy and classy, so
right. So listen. So we know who you deal with. Mm-hmm. We're not gonna go there right now. Tell us just about you and clear up some of the rumors that Alvo only is a clout chaser. Can you clear that up? Or Alvo is this, or Alvo is that. Tell me some of the things that you hear about yourself and clear those things up for me.
First thing first, Alvo ain't no clout chaser. Alvo is a content creator. I create content. I always wanted to be an actor, model / comedian. That always been me, always been who I was. Mm-hmm. First thing first. Second, I feel like people just have their own judgment on people. Some people just feel like some people ain't capable of love. Like, oh, well, she look this type of way or he look this type of way, so I know this person ain't with them for real. Like, it be the judgment on other people. I feel like who I am, I'm a loving person. Like, I really love for people. I really care on people, and I'm very humble. Like, I'm the type of person we can come up together.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just me.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. And when I see you on the internet, I can't lie. Like, you look like you have genuine love for your partner. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really love. When's your birthday?
July 13th.
Oh my God! Guess what my birthday is?
When?
July 12th.
Oh, you lying?
No, I'm serious.
Oh, we like this.
July 12th. That's so crazy. Cause I was like, dang, he really looks like a lover. But sometimes people don't see you for that loving part. They just see you for like, oh, Alvo this or Alvo that or Alvo. Matter of fact, when I think,
can I be real?
Yeah, go ahead.
I really do love him and I really do care about him, but dealing with him, I learned a lot, not just by him, but by myself too. And I feel like it's hard to explain. Okay, so many people have probably came around to use him or like do him wrong, but ever since I know him, I always try to, like every time we always fall out, it be because, you feel me, he always end up cutting me off or he end up getting with somebody else. And I feel like when I got on the internet and I had talked about, the stuff that I was doing for him, such as like, counting the bread or, helping with stuff.
The contracts,
I feel like it was a way that I could have said it. It's just I was so frustrated. I was just so angry for all the backlash I was getting. I should have been like, you know what? I help him with areas that he lack in and he helped me with areas that he lack in. And I feel like I do love him and I do care about him, but I ain't gonna lie. I really want to just go my own way.
You done?
Yeah, not
Are you done? No, Alvo, y'all were just picking out wedding dresses now.
Yeah.
You think you done?
Only reason why I say I'm done is because, like, I ain't saying I'm done with him.
Okay.
But it's just like with the internet, with everybody saying, I can't have my own identity. I can't be myself. And it's like, seeing these people say what they're saying about me, it didn't affect me at first. But, like, when he get angry and, when he go to saying what he be saying about me, it kind of hurt me because your voice is powerful.
Yes, you cannot take it back.
And what you say, people, they hold you accountable for that.
Absolutely.
So before I feel like I get to the point where I start hating him or he start hating me, I rather just separate myself and say, hey, let me continue to give you this love. Let me continue to show you what real love is, what a friend is. So you got to be a person's friend before you can hop into a relationship. And I feel like I was always his friend. So when a relationship came, I was ready for it. But I feel like he not ready for a relationship because he in the best place of his life. And with that coming, it's so many stuff. And I want him to just enjoy that because he's not capable to love me right now how I deserve to be loved on.
That's deep. That's deep. So you feel like if you were to take the step back from the relationship, what if you lose him to somebody else? Like, how would you feel about that? How would that make you feel if he turned around and started dating somebody else at that point?
Well, if it was real, it would never leave. So I feel like if he take me to pull back from the relationship as him want to go be with somebody else, then I can't do nothing with that. But I just feel like sometimes we as black people, not just gay, because we black and then our sexuality, whatever next. But us as black people, we gotta learn how to conduct ourselves. Just because we black, we don't have to be wretched. We don't have to be ignorant. Just because we're homosexual, we don't have to be nasty or live a certain way.
Right.
And I just feel like I operate on morals and respect.
Right.
And I just feel like if he was to walk away from who I am, this handsome black beautiful chocolate king, then it wouldn't hurt me because maybe he seen something better. But I just feel like, I don't know, leaving me and hopping with somebody else, they got to be better than me.
Yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. You take a lot of blame for a lot of stuff on the internet. Like, I mean, even sometimes with some of the things that I do with my content, I take some heat, but you take a lot of heat. They say at the point that so-and-so got in a relationship with you, that it kind of interfered with relationships such as business relationships. Because I know at one time it was a big single that was out, Clock That. And I know you took a lot of blame for some of the things that happened, you know.
My life was on the line.
What you mean?
I was like, okay, so long story short was, I'll never forget this. We was at his house, laying in the bed. She had called him. She was like, hey, I got this big opportunity for us on Broadway. Want us to come open up for us with Whoop. So he was like, how much I'm getting paid? So she was like, you ain't gonna get paid nothing. This is, you know, for exposure. So he was like, well, they gonna pay for my ticket. You know how it's coming out my pocket. So they was like, you know, you gotta pay for your own ticket, your own hotel, your own stay. But, you know, this is exposure to be seen by a larger crowd. So I'm talking to him like, so do you want to go do this? Is this something that you want to do? He was like, well, really, I'd rather stay at home and get my house together. You feel me? I've been on the road and I've been on, you know, with Whoop, and I don't want to go nowhere if I ain't getting paid. So it was problems where, you feel me, where I had went to relay the message. But when I went to relay the message, they act as, oh, I was trying to stop him and I was trying to stop him before he was going on, because before that, Fendi had put me to the side. Well, it is what it is. Fendi, the flop rapper.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she had told me that I had to delete all my content on TikTok, Instagram, because she said that what me and Shamar had going on was getting more attention than the record and what they was trying to build, because there was going to be a duo. And she said that he had this song with these two big rappers and stuff like that, and the rappers didn't want to hop on the song because Shamar was on there and he was posting our relationship. That's what she said. So I told her, well, if they don't want to be on the song because he's gay and in a relationship, then what make you think they'll still do a song with him even if he break up with me or not post me?
Right.
She was like, you messing the chicken up, man. It's chicken on the line, man. It's this much, it's XYZ. But in my mind, I'm like, you're telling him he can't be himself to be able to make this money.
Yeah.
And you're clearly a gorgeous girl, you feel me? Don't get me wrong, she smell good, she look good. Every time I see her, she's very presentable. But she's not being who she is because she's being controlled. So I told him straight up, you got a choice to make. Hey, they don't want you to get your nails did, they don't want you to get your hair did. Basically, they don't want you to project no homosexual on activity and none of that online. They want you to change your image and basically present yourself as a straight man. So whatever you do, you have to do it behind closed doors. So if you know you're not going to be okay with doing that and you know you don't want to be told what to do, X, Y, Z, then if I was you, you know, I'd sit back and weigh my options out. And I ain't gonna lie, I did say that because I wasn't saying it because, oh, I want views, I want clout. Like, I've been had it, man. I was just saying it because I don't watch so many movies. I done seen so many people sign something so fast and get over.
Right.
And he been through a lot. Like, I done experienced homeless with this man. Me and this man done been homeless together. We done been in hotel rooms on social media begging for money together. Yeah. We done lived with a person together. I done been through so much with him, so I was telling him, like, I know where you came from, and I see where you at now. Right. So do you want to go back to that old feeling, or do you want to keep elevating? Because whatever you're doing behind you, he didn't want to do it. He wanted to, you know, do that one record, and he wanted to go his own way. They didn't like that. So I got a phone call like, hey, if you don't delete XYZ or if you don't keep trying to get in Shamar head, then we going
No.
Yeah, wow, man. It scared me.
I bet.
It did. So I got on live and I told everybody what was going on. And I feel like that was kind of the downfall from me and his relationship.
Because I can see why you think that. I can see why. Even just on the outside looking in, it does seem like at that point a lot of things changed.
Yeah,
like y'all went from y'all kind of went down a slippery slope at that point.
He even asked me. He said, "If you really love me, delete all my content. Delete all the content you posted of me, and let me see where this go." I deleted all our content. Everybody know you get paid on these apps. You get paid on TikTok. You get paid on YouTube. I had to delete my content off these platforms. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I lost thousands of dollars. My creator reward program was at 4K. Every video I had with him, I went and deleted it. I had videos by myself. It went from 4K all the way to like 200 and some change. I didn't have no problem with that because if that's what you want to do, I'm okay for it. But then when I realized what was going on, when people asking me to sign contracts, to look over contracts, to do X, Y, Z, do this, go find outfits, go find clothes, I'm like, hey, wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all want me to end my career or end what I got going on and stop my bags because y'all saying it's helping his bag, but then y'all got me doing things that I'm not getting paid to do.
Right.
And it's like once I started speaking up for myself, it became a problem. So it's just all the backlash I get, it gets to me because I know who I am and what I do behind the scenes and how hard I go. And I feel like people be so quick to call people clout chasers and call people opportunities. I feel like in life, every opportunity come your way, you need to take that and make it yours. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting a better life for you. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting more from you, no matter who you deal with. If you in a relationship, a friendship, you shouldn't be around people that can't elevate your mind and elevate you who you are.
Yeah.
And if you feel like when you ask them to elevate you or ask for opportunity, they feel like, oh, they're a cloud chaser, they using me. Them not people you need to be around.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. Do you feel like at this point with his music career and things like that, do you feel like overall you affected it in a positive way, or do you feel like, because I know people may think you affected it negatively, but how do you feel like you affect his music career?
I feel like I affected it in a positive way because, we stay at the studio. I stay going to the studio with him. Not only that, he got so many unreleased songs that if he released it, they'll go crazy. Not only that, like I said, I'm a content creator. I'm good at marketing.
Yeah,
so it's some songs that, you feel me, I done marketed and promoted. Like his one he made that's Betty's, not with Akabar, I hate to say her name, but the one he made.
Right. we just gonna spell it right.
Baby, I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you already know who it is. Akabar, whatever, how it is. It's the view for me. But you feel me? Like, even with not the song he made with her, but the song he made by himself, like, I'm a baddie with the whoop. I done did a TikTok with him. I done marketed and I posted it. As soon as I posted the first day, it got 20 million views. Now that video's on 53 million views right now. So a lot of people be thinking that I'm using him, but really I'm elevating him and taking him to the next level.
What you supposed to? Y'all together. Y'all supposed to take each other to the next level. Like, even if there's a fact where you get followers from him or he get, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you with somebody to elevate you. Y'all elevate each other. You get what I'm saying? So I completely agree with you on that. Now, I do hear oftentimes you refer to your partner as the baddest rapper in Atlanta. I do hear that. So I want to address that. Now, we got some bad rappers in Atlanta now. What makes you think that who you are with is the baddest rapper in Atlanta? You got T.I., you got Future, you got all these people.
What makes me feel like Shamar the hardest rapper in Atlanta is because how hard he go. He give like Tupac vibes. I don't even care. I done been in a studio with Shamar and I done seen him put on the beat. He running through it. I done seen him get on. I done really seen his way get on social media, see something hurt his feelings, and he really will go in the studio. Like when he be in that studio, it's like a different person. Like I just be sitting back looking like, oh my god, bro, this is a superstar. Like this is the hardest rapper. Like he should be saying,
that's so sweet. That's
like
sweet.
It is just like, and me personally, he said he the queen of Atlanta. But baby, you the queen of Atlanta and you the hardest you the hardest rapper in Atlanta. And I'm gonna always say that because I feel like that. See, to be the hardest rapper ain't about keep having hits after hits. It's your dedication, your ambition of what you do. And then you sound good and you making catchy hits. Everybody already watch you on the internet. But the fact that people can sit here and say your songs, even if it's a little song, a minute, the fact that people can sit here and recite something that you're saying and you're speaking from your heart, baby, you hard.
Right, okay. I'm the hardest rapper in Atlanta. Okay. For sure. So, as far as yourself goes and your relationship status as of right now, where are you? Because I did see a big debacle that just happened when y'all was in San Fran.
Cisco.
Yeah. It looked lit out there. It looked like y'all had a good time. Looked very lit after. And Alvo, you gotta stop going so hard on the internet too. You don't hold back. I hear you in the background. You just be going in. I be like, Alvo, stop. You don't stop. That's the cancer in you.
Yeah, because at first I was quiet. Because like I told you, cancer, we're emotional, we lovers, and we know how to protect our people. So at first I'm like, you know what? His image is bigger than what I have to say. Because I'm big too. I'm somebody as well. But what he got going on is bigger than what these haters be saying. But I ain't even gonna cap. I just felt like it was certain things that he should have came and had my back on. They didn't have my back on, so I had to go hard. Because they already called me a user. They was already calling me a cloud chaser. They already said I didn't have a voice. So at this point, I had to stand up for myself and show these people who I am.
But why do you think that he knows how to have your back? Have you had a conversation like, this is the things that I expect of you?
I have so many conversations with him.
Oh.
We have so many talks. But it's just like, the internet, it play a big part. Because it's
does.
like, people don't think that. But we really do. Like, this boy, he don't watch nobody. But he literally go on TikTok and search Shamar. He go on YouTube, put Shamar. When he don't even look on his For You page on Instagram. Everything he look at is himself. So it's like, seeing all these videos and people talking about him and talking about us, he literally read that and he really started feeling that way. So like, Alvo a cloud chaser, Alvo a user, or Alvo gonna steal from you, he gonna do X, Y, Z. It got to the point where sometimes he would never even go to sleep. You know, sometimes like every time we get into it stuff, he would stay up literally all night and don't go to sleep until I fall asleep. Or sometimes we be out of town, he would not go to sleep. And I'd be like, why are you doing this? Like, do you want to just get another hotel room and I go in another room? Like, get your rest. He be like, oh, no, I'm just not tired. But I know why he's up because he feel like I'm going to go in his bed. Just because of what they be saying about me.
Oh, wow. That is
and
crazy.
It's like, it be hurting me. So it'd be like, I had to come on the internet and voice my opinion, tell people what's going on because this is not affecting only my relationship, but it's affecting my mental health and who I am.
Right, but I mean, if you were taking money, you wouldn't be in the situation that you was in when
Most
you were
definitely.
saying on the internet. Like,
I wouldn't been in that.
I don't really think I think people just troll you. I don't really think people think that you're a bad person.
You just a troll?
I think they just trolling you. But you got to get to a point within your own mental that you just don't let it bother you. You get what I'm saying? You got to start turning that negative into a positive.
Yeah, and I did that. Like, I even tried like going on my spiritual journey and like I even started back reading my Bible, like real talk. And it's just like, it's to the point where before I even got with him, I used to get on the internet and I used to always talk about God, like, cause it's this person I used to date. You feel me? His name Bishop. His name not Bishop, but I call him Bishop because he was like a preacher. All he did was preach and sing gospel music and whoop my ass in the same line. You feel me?
Yeah.
Holy days and beat the hell out of me right after it.
What?
So yes.
No, I thought you was joking. For real?
Yes, I really went through a domestic violence relationship and it was so bad.
No.
But this boy really put God back in my life, if it kind of made sense. I wasn't praying. I wasn't really talking to God as I was. And it's like, when I got with him, we prayed, we talked, like he put God back in my life. So I started talking about God on my platform and so many people started feeling like, I wasn't worthy to talk about God. So many people feel like, oh, you live in this sexuality, or you doing this, you doing X, Y, Z, it can't be real, it gotta be fake. And it kind of scared me for a long time, but it just like, my faith is big.
Yeah, it gotta be.
And it's just like, as I just keep praying to God and keep talking to God and I'm just seeing everything that's going on, it's like I had to have real judgment. And I had to really be real with myself because if nobody gonna be real with you, yourself is.
Yeah.
And you feel how you think. And I had to tell myself, man, I love this boy and I care about this boy, but I did get with this boy to be with him, but also to benefit and gain and grow who I was as well.
Right.
And people,
that's big of you to admit.
Yeah, and I've been meaning that since day one.
Yeah.
But people took what I said and they took it as I'm a clout chaser and I'm a user.
No.
So and it's just like it made me so depressed. So the only person I could turn to was God.
Right.
And as I keep praying and keep talking to God, he keep putting in my spirit separation, like separate. Like you don't have to bash him, you don't have to talk about him, you don't have to, slander his name or speak on everything that y'all been through, y'all did, but separate and be who you are. Be yourself. You are a star. You are somebody.
Yeah.
And he is somebody as well.
Right.
And it's just like, to answer that question right now, we're single. We don't date, but I still be around him. He still be around me. And you feel me? He need me to go somewhere with him. I'm going to go somewhere with him. But right now, I'm focused on me. I'm focused on my brand and who I am. And I'm trying to go out there. So it's just like, I ain't break up with him, y'all, to be a cloud chaser because I hit 100K, got 300K on TikTok and 20K on YouTube. No, it's just I wanted to separate Shamar boyfriend to Alvo. Like, who is Alvo?
Alvo funny as
Yeah, who is Alvo funny as not
right.
Alvo Shamar boyfriend.
Right. I get that. So you both were single. Did you ever cheat?
I never cheated on him.
You say that, yeah. I've heard that.
I'm so for I never cheated on him, but I ain't gonna lie to you, he cheated on me before.
Do you think that it was really cheating? Like, was it cheating?
I mean, only reason why I call it cheating is because I asked him about the situation and he told me that it wasn't true. Like, I ain't trying to make him look bad none day, y'all.
Please don't.
I'm just being real. I'm keeping it real, y'all. This is a podcast. One thing about me, I keep that shit real. Let me say this. Y'all know I'm quick to say let me say this and keep it a buck. I just feel like on some real stuff, like, I never forget this. I was in the verge of losing my apartment. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Talked about it.
I was on the verge of losing my apartment. I had $3,500 to pay. I ain't even gonna kid you. I had like $1,500, and then I'm getting emotional just thinking about it, and it's not done. But I was not gonna get paid on YouTube till the 21st. Because that's how it always happened. So if I would have paid my rent again, I was going to be behind again. It was going to go up to $4,500. So basically, I was going to keep on being behind. And it got to the point where people was like, they weren't going for it.
Right,
you feel me? So I ended up getting evicted. So, and when we came back from the trip, I went to go pack my house up because he was like, man, you know what? Like, just move in with me and, you know, get yourself back together, you know, so you can get your own crib. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, he got him a place. You know, I'm with him 24/7. I'm always at his crib. I can just move in with him and I can get my crib back before nothing. Right. So when we came out of town, I had went to my apartment to go pack my stuff up. When I went to go pack my stuff up, he got on the phone with another dude, and then, you know, basically, like, he vented to him, told him about our relationship, told him about how he feel, told him that how, like, you know, I was asking, like, for help and asking for, like, payment and stuff like that, of, like, going out of town with him, and he was telling the dude, like, how he wanted to fuck him, and how, like, basically telling him how I'm broke, I'm behind on my bills, and, like, he said all that, and it hurt me because it was like, dude, like, I'm packing my apartment, I'm about to lose my apartment, like, I gotta be out there February 1st. You feel me? And it's like, and I just left from out of town with you. Like, right. I just left from helping you. Like, my God, when you be asleep, I'm up. I'm up checking us in these hotels, checking us in these flights. I'm talking to these promoters. I'm talking to these hairstylists. I'm talking to these makeup artists. I done did all this for free. Only reason why I did what I did for you is because I know who you are and what you're doing. When I first met you, I said, what is your goal, your long-term goal? Right. He told me that he wanted to work with Janet Jackson. He want his own house. What else he told me? He told me he want his own TV show. He telling me all this stuff. In my mind, I'm like, okay. And he telling me like how he want to be his own person. So it's like, I know Shamar. He don't want to hire people because he don't want to pay them. But it ain't like he don't want to pay them. It's just he don't want to pay them.
But most celebrities don't pay people.
Yeah, so
most
it's like,
of them don't pay people. They got horrible payroll.
Yeah, so if I'm thinking like, okay, so since he don't want to pay nobody and the stuff that he need done, I know how to do it. And it's stuff that I need done, like, shoot, it's people I haven't met, it's places I'm trying to go, I never been, and I know I can get the opportunities off of being with him. So you know what? I told him, I'm like, babe, I can just do this. I can be your assistant. I can be your manager. Like, I can handle all this. Don't give me a title. Just say you're doing it by yourself. Because I get mine in the back end off of the opportunities that I'm going to get around you. Right. And it's just like, that's how it was. So it's just like, for him to say all that to that guy, it really hurt me so much because that hurts. The internet already bashed me. They already said I'm a user. They already said I'm a clout chaser. They already said I'm broke. Then I done got on the internet, started venting about my apartment, about me on the verge of losing my apartment. So it's so many stuff out here about me. And it's like, you go and you say that, and then you tell this dude to meet you at this club, and y'all gonna have sex and everything like that. And then the next week, we went to his other booking. Then he told me in front of everybody I wasn't gonna never be it. And then after that, you feel me, we go to Gainesville, Florida, and then the same thing happened. And then after that, we go to Bay Area, and then here I come in my DMs of all these voice recordings of the stuff that he said about me 2 months ago. Yeah. So at that point, I was like, man, look, I love you too much to the point where I'm gonna end up start hating you, and I'm gonna start going on live and bashing the about you. Right. And before I bash you and tell the real you and say who you is, I'd rather just step away from you and get myself together, and you work on who you are. Because I came a long way. Right. Because I remember them days when I was in the hotels. I remember days when I slept in the car. I remember them days when I slept in the park. Yeah. That was just last year. And he came from that last year as well. Yes. So it's just, before I got to an evil person, I walked away. So that's why I feel like what he did was cheating. It was cheating because I ain't never did that. I never stepped out of a relationship. I never talked to another man. I never texted another man. I never entertained nobody. And not only that, he got my passwords to all my stuff. Because I was that open, that vocal with him. Yeah. So it really hurt me. It didn't hurt me because, he was on the phone with another guy. No. It hurt me because of everything that I've been through with you and what everybody said about me.
Right. But I want you to understand this picture, though. So the picture that you just painted for me, because I'm sitting here listening to you talking, I'm like, dang, I got a different respect for you now. You get what I'm saying? Because we don't know what you've been. We only know what you show us on the internet. And unfortunately, that's only a snapshot. It's not everything that you've been through or your life or nothing like that. But I do remember seeing videos of, your ex-partner on the internet in the park asking for money. You get what I'm saying? This is how life works. Tables turn, and they were the one being bullied. They were the one being talked about. They got the record. You get what I'm saying? They got and they went up, and now everything just turned, and all of that heat just came to you. When unfortunately you're not doing nothing but just trying to help and be who you are. Yeah, and it sounds like properly love. Now I don't want nobody to be like, oh, you take an elbow side. You know what I'm saying? Or nothing like that. But I'm just going off of what you telling me and what I see. You get what I'm saying? Because it takes a real person to see that you just might be a genuine person.
No,
you get what I'm
am.
saying? Like,
I'm just a person that wants to win as well. And people feel like that's wrong for me to want to win.
But who would you be as a partner if your partner didn't elevate you?
And it's so crazy.
That's crazy.
It's so crazy how God works too, because at the end of the day, as I'm watching this person go up and watching this person go up even more, and I'm not saying that he was not going to go up, because he with or without me, he always going to be Shamar.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, watching a person go up and being there, being so supportive, like, like people always say to me, he is not the hardest rapper in Atlanta. Why you keep saying he the hardest rapper in Atlanta? Why you this? Why you that? Right. Like, I get so much backlash off the love that I show, and I don't show it for him just to be like, oh, he gonna give me $1, he gonna give me something. I do it because I believe in him. I just tell him every day, I'm your biggest fan. I'm gonna show you. Like, I'm gonna speak life into you because I want you to speak life into me. Because the days I want to be down, I want you to empower me. Hello. We are two black kings, no matter what we do. Right. We gotta hold our chin high, so I empower him. So it's just like, everything I do, it do be genuine. That's why if I want something, I come off there. Like, for instance, if I ever wanted something from you, I'm gonna tell you what I want. You ain't gonna never have to figure out and wait down the line. I'm not gonna try to get cool with you and wait. No, I'm gonna tell you what I want. I want to be an actor. I want to be a comedian, and I want to be a model. That's what I want. Right. And what I want for you is everything you told me you want. I want to be able to make that come true for you. I want to be able to help you. I want both of us to reach our full potential. Right. But if we can't reach our full potential together, we got to do it separate. And the love I got for him, it really was on some stuff like this. You know what, Alvo? You is somebody. But you done lost your apartment. You losing yourself. You going through all this backlash. Everybody dragging you in neighborhood talk, shade room every other week with negativity. Show these people who you is and let him be who he is. Because at the end of the day, if he walk away from you, it was going to be, Alvo just was around Shamar and nobody never got to know who I really were.
Yeah, I completely agree with you on that. I mean, and it makes sense. It makes sense for sure. So as far as y'all's relationships go, when I say relationships, I mean your friendships that you had publicly, with people. I know you currently want to fight somebody.
Yes. I want to fight Gary Coleman. Okay, aka Tommy the unfit father. It's because he feel like just because he holiday heart and he went and shot that sugar water and Wanda and had a baby, he feel like he can just go on his internet and say what he want to say about people. I feel like first, before you come for me, be a father first. And we are, like I said, I'm gonna keep on saying it. We already get backlash because we black. Yeah. Not only that, we're gay. Yeah. And we're gay black men. Right. He get on this internet and he spread false allegations on people. He said all this when he got dolphin teeth, a hippo back, and alligator skin, and a ass with cement in it, and a BBL that expired. You can't have all these flaws, but come on the internet and try to bash somebody. And I don't want to fight him for the clout or what he said about me. I want to fight him for the respect. Because at the end of the day, I don't like that. I don't like when my image being damaged. I don't like when people look at me a certain type of way. And people don't really understand that. Like, we go through enough already being black. But to be gay on top of that and then be a man, like, people don't, that's serious. That's grown. Like, people don't know what we go through in our community.
Right.
Diseases, people losing their life. It's a lot that goes on in this community. And then bringing each other down and speaking bad and doing all that, that's not cool. Because these people, they watch and they laugh. And they already think who we are a joke. They're looking at us as a clown. No matter if you're a boy or a girl, they look at our sexuality as a joke.
They do.
And like it was a choice. And like we're demons. And we, you get what I'm saying?
We can't be Christian and all this.
Yeah, so to get on the internet and speak negative of a person's life and spread lies just because you're not where they was at or y'all not with each other no more, not doing the same thing, it's wrong, bro. It's wrong on so many levels. Like, and people don't understand, and that's why our culture, we be holding each other back. That's why we can't level up, because as soon as we one step ahead, there's somebody else trying to pull us back down. You don't see that happen with the Caucasians. You don't see that happen with the Mexicans and everybody else. Everybody, they work together. They work with their race. They uplift each other. You don't see all crime on crime with them. You barely see that.
Yeah. Is this like a blogger?
No, it's a wannabe blogger. It ain't even no blog. It's a person that used to be my friend.
Oh,
it's a person
them
that
be the worst ones.
It's the person that I actually used to know.
Oh wow, yeah. It be the ones that was closest to you sometimes.
Yeah, it's like, and it's crazy, and it's like I felt his pain in the beginning because he made it like, oh, because I fell in love with you, but it's just like I never came to him asking for a relationship.
He fell in love with you?
Yeah, he came to me I never knew who he was. I met Shamar and this other person named Tyra to go. Shout out to Ty. I don't like you, fat. I got, but I love you still. But yeah, shout out to Ty. Ty and Shamar, I met them first. I never knew who Gary Coleman was. I met Gary Coleman later down the line, and then he wanted to be in a fake relationship with me to build our platforms, because at the time I think he had like 20K and he was trying to get to 100K. At the time I only had like 500, 300 followers, and I was like, okay, I want to get to 10K. I gave myself the lowest number. He wanted 100K.
Right. Okay.
I got to it before him, and we ended. And I always tell him when we end this, I'm gonna end it when I feel like I found real love, and I felt like I found real love, so I ended it. At the end of the day, he would have found love. He would have ended too, because once I started liking somebody else, there's nothing else that means you could talk about, nothing else that means you can do, because I ain't gonna want to do this fake relationship no more, because I'm gonna be with my real man. I'm gonna be with my real nigga. Yeah. Because the way he would look, it was the view for him. He was real fine too.
Oh my Lord.
Okay. He was everything I wanted.
Can y'all talk it through? Can y'all have a conversation without, you just was talking about black on black crime. Yeah. So y'all talk? Can you have a conversation with this person? Can we come back here and have a conversation?
I can actually have a conversation with. I wouldn't mind having a conversation where I can actually have a sit down with him. But it's just the fact, like, is he gonna be an adult to do that? Is he gonna be grown enough to do that? Some people, they're not grown enough to do that. See me, I can talk, I can talk, and as well I can understand. I can hear you out.
You're cancer.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
You can listen. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I never really had no issue with him, because I was always grateful for what he did to me. Because when I first moved to Atlanta, I moved to Atlanta off of someone else as well. When I first moved to Atlanta, I was 21 years old. I met this dude. He was an older gay dude. He was like in my life. He was showing me better. He was like gonna teach me the gay roles, how it is to be in Atlanta. He was like, you gotta be careful in Atlanta. These people XYZ. So I'm like, okay. He was like, I want to be your gay dad. I want to, teach you the way. I want to XYZ. So I'm listening to him. I'm like, you know what? I got my own family. I got a mom. I got a father. But I have someone who living the same life I am and who's older than me and who's successful and saying they can teach me the way. Why would I not understand that? My mom never taught me how to be gay, but how can she teach me something that she don't know? Yeah. My dad never taught me how to conduct myself as a black gay man. How can he teach me something that he doesn't know? Just because, like I told you again, just because we're black and we're gay don't mean we can have morals and have self-respect. Yeah. So the fact that he told me he was going to teach me all that, okay, I'm cool, I'm down for it. But when it came to that, it was not that. Then I learned about grooming and how it is in the gay world. These older gays that will come around you and they will groom you, and it's just all about sex. And I fell into that lifestyle of, okay, you know what, I'm down bad, so I'm going to sleep with this person because they're going to give me bread. Or I'm going to be around this person, accept this situation because they're going to give me bread. And it came accustomed in my head, and I'm not afraid to admit that. And it's just like, when I met him, he took me out that situation. It was like, you talented, you funny, you handsome, you can be somebody, I can get you where you need to be. And I ain't never wanted to be the person to sell my body. I ain't never wanted to be the person to have to live with people and be around people that I don't like. So the fact that you offer me something, you offer me really escape from what I was going through, I was down for it. But he took that in hopes in his back of his mind, I felt like, okay, Alvo gonna fall in love with me. Alvo gonna want to be with me. This friend relationship gonna turn into something real, but it didn't. In my mind, I'm like, this is my best friend, this is my brother. Like what I said, like, I always wanted a brother. So he was very much giving that. Yeah. So it's just like me, I can have a talk with him, because believe it or not, I still kind of got I got a little love for him because I ain't gonna lie. I love people that help me come through a difficult time.
Absolutely.
If you can get what I'm talking about. You get what I mean?
Yes, absolutely. We like to embrace people who will embrace us ultimately. Yeah. So if y'all ain't got to fight and y'all can talk it out as a community, that's the best way to go about it, you know? So that's big, very big, very grown of you to say. So you just need the other person to say that, and then y'all can have a conversation and probably move forward past it, you know?
True.
Positive. All right. So where you see yourself going now after this?
After this, I just see myself becoming this model that I dreamed to be. I see myself becoming this actor that I dreamed to be, this comedian. Because believe me or not, when I went on that show on Zeus, I was not even supposed to be on that show.
Oh, the wedding dress?
Yeah, I didn't get paid for that.
What?
No, Shamar got paid. I didn't get paid nothing. Everything I do it because I love Shamar and I care about. That's why I try to tell people so many stuff that I did that I didn't get paid. So many big stuff that people done seen, like all these big 5-0. I didn't get paid for that.
But I mean the Zeus network.
But I didn't get paid nothing. Not no dollar, no nickel, no coin.
You ain't circle back on that? Like what?
Because people, it's the backlash I get, it be making me, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it's scaring me to go and like say certain things, but because I don't want to look a certain way, but it's just like I didn't get paid for that.
I would have had to circle back on that.
Yeah,
it's Zeus Network. They could afford to pay you something.
Yeah, I ain't get paid nothing. And then crazy part about it is the week the week before that, that's what made me go pack my house up because we had to be in LA for a whole entire week. So I was like, I need to go pack my crib up because when I come back, I'm not gonna have no crib.
So how did it go though? I'm not a Zeus Network fan. Let me start there. I don't endorse. I don't, Zeus Network. I don't watch it because I don't like to see us going against each other that hard. You get what I'm saying? That's like when I brought you here. Like I'm like, okay, let's talk about good. Let's do, you know what I'm saying? Let's not have it to where it's kind of like, tension or anything like. I'm trying to embarrass. You know what I'm saying? I don't embarrass nobody or nothing like that. Let's just be cool and positive about it. You get what I'm saying? So I don't support that.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. They treated us well. I mean, we stayed top floor hotel. I mean, we got to eat whatever we wanted to eat. We black truck everywhere we went. But far as when it came to me, I feel like the hospitality and everything was great. It was phenomenal. But I feel like right there is when I started to realize that I have to start getting my worth. Because I was treated I ain't gonna say they treated me as, but I feel like I was treated as supporting cast, even though I was there to support him. But it just like it woke me up and made me realize when I go on bookings with him, when I go around people with him, the stuff that I go through. Like I'm always the one that get treated like less of a person, but I'm always the one that they come to make sure everything go good.
Right. So let me ask you this: I didn't see the show. I saw a clip on it on either your page or somebody's page. I saw a clip of it, and your partner was at that time was trying on a wedding dress. You were sitting in a chair, right? Mm-hmm. So who would the wedding dress have been for if you wasn't there? So how was that supporting cast?
True.
I mean,
that's what everybody been saying. Like everybody said that. Everybody said they said Alvo they used you and they made an episode about you and Shamar and you didn't get paid for it. Like everybody keeps saying that, but I'm like, I want to say that because I don't want to hurt future chances. You don't want to hurt,
relationship.
But it's just like when everybody said that, open my eyes up like, oh my god, how dumb could you be?
Yeah. Now I ain't gonna say that, but I mean they could have shot you something. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like even as black businesses, like we gotta treat everybody the same. You know what I'm saying? Like I give people what they ask me for. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't try to shortchange, because I want what I want. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. All right. We about to run out of time. Is you coming out with a clothing line or what?
Yes, I have a clothing line already. I only sell 2 jackets, hoodies so far. It's called it's called Chasing Wealth, Not Clout. I should have brought a hoodie with me, y'all. I don't know what be wrong with me. I just been having so much going on. I'm kind of on the verge of. Never mind. Say that for next time. But I just had so much going on, y'all. But yeah, I do have a clothing line. It's Chasing Wealth, Not Clout. And I'm trying to really make it a bigger brand because I feel like it's so many content creators, so many people who chasing the wealth and not clout, and they get sucked up inside the clout and the bad comments and the bad energy and the bad vibe, and they forgot what we doing it for. Like I always wanted to be a entertainer. You feel me? Mm-hmm. But people tell me all the time, you need to go get a job. You need to go get a 9 to 5. You need to go get a job. You should have kept working at Burger King. That's not who I am.
Right.
I'm Alvo funny as and I feel like I can get paid for being funny as
right.
So when I was thinking of that brand, what made me come up with the idea, it was like, you know what? I'm not chasing clout. I'm chasing wealth.
Yeah.
So chasing
that's
wealth,
cool.
not
You
clout.
got a logo for it?
Yeah, I got a logo and everything. Oh,
okay.
I wish I should have brought my jacket so you could see it. But I got a logo, I got a jacket. I actually did a whole photo shoot and all.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
be selling hoodies and everything. It just don't sell how I wanted to, like super fast. But I sell hoodies.
You want to know why it don't sell super fast?
Why?
Because you be focused on the wrong thing on the internet. That's why.
True.
You gotta take all of that energy that you be having in the background and put it towards that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you could go far. You could go far. You're not a bad person. I don't care what nobody say. You know, they probably ain't sat down to take time to have a conversation with you. Even in your DMs, you're the type of person that'll hit a person back like, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're very personable, you know? So I gotta ask you, I gotta ask you this. I didn't want to go for it. I didn't want to do it, but I want to do it. Okay. Why is it that your ex-partner always blames you for wanting to end their
life.
Yeah.
I feel okay. So
because they just made a post that said, "If I end, it's because Ken."
Okay, so and that's what I was saying. Like, I love him dearly, and that's another reason what made me want to like be single and work on myself is because he don't realize how powerful his platform is, if you get what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. And not only that, he doesn't want to off himself. He wants to be here. He wants that. But it's like when I feel like he can't take accountability or when he don't like that no one's on his side, that's the last option that he knows to go through, like a temper tantrum. How do you say the word? Temper tantrum, yeah. Yeah, it's just like almost like that. Like, I feel like the only reason why he want to do that is because, you know, the guy that, you know, he's been conversing with, that recorded his conversation, and he said so much, like, hurtful and, like, bad things about me. And on the internet, he been getting so much backlash for it. So it's like now it's starting to hurt his pride. But I'm trying to tell him, like, you know what, just let that go, just move forward. Mm-hmm. Like, and I don't like when he do that. Right. And I don't care what y'all say. Alvo, you so shady. No, I'm being real. I don't like when a person use something where people go through, because it's plenty of times where I even said that, but yeah, in the moment I probably would have, but I couldn't carry that out because I don't want to do that. It's a lot of people who actually want that and actually tries to do that. It's so many people that lost their life for suicide. So I feel like to say that you wanna, you know, you in that vibe or in that moment, just because of what you're going through or something that you're costing yourself is wrong, and it's inconsiderate to everybody else and people that lost their lives because of that.
Yeah, I heard somebody one time say that it was like, never mind. I don't say that.
Yeah, but he don't want to do that. I feel like he don't want to do that. He just want everybody to feel sympathy about the situation that's going on.
Do you feel like y'all could come back from this?
I feel like I'm a Cancer now. You know how Cancers is. Yeah. One thing about us, we love to prove points. Yeah. So the fact that he told me I ain't gonna never be, and the fact that he done popped into that man and told that man I was broke and I was XYZ, now I gotta show you I am somebody, I am can do this, and I'm not no brokey, and I am gonna get my life together, and I'm not gonna be on the internet every day with my cash out pants saying help me, help me, help me. No, I'm gonna use my worth. I'm gonna go out here so I can get podcasts, interviews, club hostings. I'm gonna go be myself, go do comedy shows. I'm gonna be who I am. Yeah. So I feel like we can come back from this, but I feel like I have to prove myself to him. Like, he have to see like I'm somebody without him.
Why don't y'all just take the relationship off the internet? If y'all take it off the internet for a good 2 months, y'all completely take that relationship off. He do what he do on the internet. You do what you do. You build yourself. That doesn't necessarily mean y'all gotta separate. Y'all just taking the relationship off the internet.
But I said that that's what I wanted to. I said, you know, it's so crazy. I told him that. I said, what we need to do is, I need to go back how I was and do my thing. Yeah. You need to do your thing. Like, I still be there with you, you know, go there with you, make sure you're okay. But you don't have to post me. I don't have to post you. You don't have to talk about me. Like, make your life about your career about you, and they make mine about me. And when they see us together, just see us together. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I wanted that. But in his mind, it's like, boo, if I can't have you, if I can't have you, I can't be around you, I can't post you, then we might as well just end it now. You know what I'm saying? No. And I be trying to tell him, like, we got to work on ourselves right now, especially with all this. Like, even me, I done got so mad a couple days ago. I don't know if you seen the video going so far. I done talked about his body. I done call him a letter C. I call him a disabled seahorse. I was so mad. Like, I was just saying a lot. And some stuff that you say,
I want you to stop.
Yeah, and some stuff you say about people can't take you back.
You got to find a spot to stop it.
It's just some stuff you say you just can't take you back.
You cannot unhear that stuff. You can't unhear it. Does he act like that affects him? You will have a person in the corner crying.
Yeah, and that's why I said, like, it's like seeing me hear all that stuff I said about him, hearing what he said about me. I was like, oh yeah, we gotta get our life together. We gotta get off the internet.
Yeah,
well, even if we don't break up, we gotta break up on the internet and be together in real life.
Yeah, like y'all, if y'all just get off the internet, y'all probably won't have these problems like what y'all have. I think you might still experience some trolling. You get what I'm saying? But I do think that the things that you sat down and you said today has made yourself more, I don't want to say out there because you're out there, but made yourself more, I don't know, available out there. I don't know.
Y'all, I'm not available, y'all. Shamar the only one I want. But right now, I just want a better life, and I'm mad at my bitch. So right now, we just separating for that moment. But please don't get out my DM. Don't come my DM like, oh, he on the market now. No, baby, I'm not on the market. I'm single.
You in the shopping cart? You in the shopping cart?
But right now, I'm just standing on business with my baby, who I want to be with.
I think that y'all can make it. I really do. I think y'all can. I think that y'all just need to stay offline.
It ain't even online. I just feel like he got accept in his heart. Everybody don't want clout, but everybody do want a better life. And I feel like when he realized
that's a quote. Everybody don't want clout, but everybody do want a better life.
I feel like when he realized that, then it can be better for us. But right now he feel like, shit, I'm Shamar. Everybody here for me. Whoever around me, they watch it because of me. So, but when he realized, like, you know, it's not a one-man army. He good. Like, Shamar, he really not. I know I done said a lot, I spoke a lot, but we got going on. But Shamar really is a good person. He really is a loving person. He really is a caring person. He's so funny. Like, this boy make me laugh all day, every day.
Right.
But it's just like, he just got to learn how to be humble and be patient. See, sometimes we call stuff on ourselves. That's what being humble and being patient come in. Because I can say something crazy about you, but not mean that in the heat of a moment. And everybody else, they're going to always remember that. That's where humbleness and patience come in there. Because I can't dictate your feelings and how you going to feel about it. You might forgive me, but next week when you see it again, somebody bring up to it, how you going to feel?
Yeah.
That's where humble and patience come in there. Because you got to be able to be patient with your friend. You got to be able to be patient with your man or with your woman. Right. You gotta learn how to be humble. People think when they hear humble, some people get mad. Oh, what you mean be humble? I've been through so much. I done lost this. No, baby, being humble ain't about what you lost. Being humble is how you treat people and how you present yourself in a situation where you're not at your best. Or where you is at your best. That's what being humble is. Remember how you was when you was at the bottom? How you treated people, how you act? That's what being humble comes in at.
Right.
And I feel like that's the only reason why I broke up with him or we in that relationship, because I want him to learn humble and patient. And I mean patience. And once he learned that, then I can deal with him. But I don't want to end up I don't feel like I want to end up hating him or feel like, oh, well, I gotta record stuff or I gotta walk on eggshells because I don't want him to go on the internet and say something about me. And you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that is so crazy. It's like you looking for a negative moment. You know what I'm saying? You looking for negativity because you like, what? That don't make sense. Okay, so last question. Y'all was doing content with another couple that didn't end so well.
Yeah, you talking about my grand sissies. Radio and Jonetta. See, what happened with Jonetta is Jonetta was real jealous from day one. Jonetta made a TikTok, oh, I want to link up with Grid Baby, I want to link up with Shamar, I want to do content with them, with the Whoop. So when I seen it, I reached out, and me and Radio, we already followed each other, so I reached out like, okay, you know, let's do some content, let's make something work. What happened was Jonetta, a.k.a. Pimple Face, wanted everything to be about him. He wanted to post all the content. Basically, he wanted to record everything and nobody else made no content. Me and Shamar, we not like that. We very pull our phone out, record what we want to record. So when it went to everybody posting their content, I went more viral than they did. And you know, everybody know that he was the one saying, "Child, your lunch is ready." So since he did a video like that with me and Shamar, it hit 4 million views in one day. Literally, 1 minute, it hit 4 million views.
That's crazy.
On his, it was on the 20K. But he did that to himself because he counseled himself because when he started talking about the black women. See, everybody don't know the black women is powerful. Black women is why all us here.
Yeah,
hello.
yeah.
Man and man can't have no baby.
Yeah.
And I love me a man.
Yeah.
I love me a little pitty whacker. But at the end of the day, women is how we here. And he forgot that. And he got humble. He wasn't patient.
Yeah.
So it's like he went out of jealousy and started throwing out bait and speaking on stuff that he had to speak on, saying things. Somebody know a big secret about me and Shamar to my relationship.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that secret. What was the secret?
I'm still waiting to hear the secret. I guess the secret was that he was going to go get that pimple scratched out. But because he still haven't told us what the biggest secret was.
I thought it was on video somewhere.
No, he still haven't told the world what the biggest secret that he knew. And I'm still waiting for the biggest secret. To this day, I'm still waiting. So now that if you're watching this, what I'm going to need you to do is start trying to scratch out your pimple face. Start trying to tuck and be us, our auntie and our grandmamas, and be our uncle. Be Joe. Because Netta is not a very humble person. Netta is a person with credit cap on her face. Netta is a person with a scratched up, bald egg face. Netta is a person who built like a stink bug, who's just go live and be negative. Netta, Charles' lunch been ready, it been expiring, it been ate. Go on to the next venue, do your next thing. You ain't been the same ever since you thought BET wanted you.
We gonna
It's the view for me.
We gonna end on that note. We gonna actually March 8th. We got something coming up. We're gonna be at Best Friends Nightclub.
Pop out, show out.
Yes.
I mean, it's the view for me. Pretty woman, pretty man. We outside. We lit.
March 8th. Y'all make sure y'all meet us at Best Friends Nightclub, hosted by Alvo. Man, we're gonna have a good time. I appreciate you so much for everything, your candidness, your humbleness, your responsiveness. I know for a fact you got to be doing contracts elsewhere because you have, went through mine and you were very responsive and we got it together, man. I mean, it really was,
it's I've been doing this for like a couple of months now, so it's kind of easy to do now.
Good, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being in the zone with Capone, man. Tell them your Instagram,
Man, where y'all can find me at is Alvo Gang on all platforms except TikTok. It's Alvo Funny as fuck because I be ready to read a on there. It's the view for me.
Let's go.